morning and welcome along to Conwy Golf Club in North Wales. As you can see, we have got a phenomenal day of weather for golf. I am super excited about coming and playing at this golf club. I've been looking forward to this for such a long time. It's a true links. So we've got 9 holes that go out to the water, 9 holes that come all the way back to the clubhouse. We're playing off the back tees. It's a phenomenal day and we've got pretty good looking par 4 to start. Got myself a new glove because I had some comments on the previous video that my glove was an absolute disgrace. So brand new glove in the bag, brand new ball, brand new t-shirt. It's going to be a good day. Second hole here at Conwy Golf Club is a par 3, and we all know what par 3s means. Ace count, ace count, ace count, ace count, ace count, ace count. Probably not going to be the easiest attempt at an ace I've ever made. It's 158 and it's blowing pretty strong into, so I'm actually hitting a 5-iron, but we'll see.
So obviously you just did ace cam on a par 3, but you said it was really windy. So what things should you change when you're playing in really windy conditions like today?
Good question. I think probably the most important thing is to accept the fact that it's windy and accept the fact that the clubs that you hit a normal distance with no wind are not going to go the same distance when you are playing in wind. So try not to fight it too much. One of the worst things that you can do when you play in wind, particularly playing into wind, is try and hit the same club. Let's say for that one there, 158, I'd probably normally hit like an 8-iron. But if I hit an 8-iron and then try to hit it harder to make it go through the wind, it's actually just going to stall in the air. It's going to put more backspin on. It's going to climb and actually go shorter than it would do anyway.
Right, okay.
So what the best thing usually is to do is to just accept the fact the ball's not going to go quite as far, take more club and just swing easy. They always say, there's that old saying in golf, into the breeze, hit with ease. Takes a bit of time to get used to how much of an adjustment you need to make, depending on how windy it is, but it's just one of the things that you kind of learn a bit with experience. Yeah, occasionally you can try and get the ball to fly a little bit lower by putting it a fraction further back in your stance, but I think the best thing is just accept that the wind's going to make a difference and try and choose the right club appropriate for it. Picked up a course guide in the clubhouse before we came out because it's always really important when you go to a new golf course to have a bit of an idea of where you're trying to play to and what the hole that you're playing kind of looks like. And particularly on a links golf course like this one, there's not a huge amount of landmarks like trees and things like that, so it can be quite difficult to picture where you're playing on the hole. Conwy one, 3 holes in, is excellent. It's really handy actually, because I don't know if you can see this on here, but this is the view that I can actually see off the tee, but it kind of gives me a bit of context when I then look at the rest of the hole down here to help me figure out what's going on and what I've got to try and do. It's also got some good detailing on the green here to tell me a little bit about where the slope's going, and what I always really like to see is I like to see one of these compasses to tell us what direction we're aiming in, because once you throw up a piece of grass, if my piece of grass is going that way, I know that it's a northerly wind, so that I can figure that out on every hole, because that's going to be north on this hole, north in this hole, and so on. So that's going to make it really useful for me for the rest of the round to get a bit of an idea of what way the wind's going, so what I'm going to have to do with my shot. Conwy Course Planner is a must buy when you come in. Playing a linksy golf course today, a proper true links golf course, which means the surrounding areas of the green are quite undulating, but the grass is pretty tight and pretty fair, pretty good to putt on. So if you do hit yourself just off the edge of the green, like I've done here, normally on a parkland style golf course you'd just jump to a pitching wedge, or you jump to a lob wedge or something like that, try and get the ball up in the air over the fringe grass and get it towards the hole. This kind of golf course, it's much better to use the flat stick, because you're going to be a lot more consistent with it. You're probably going to hit it a lot closer to the hole a lot more often, so we're going to putt this one.
Oh, nice.
So Ali T, what is your first impressions of a true links golf course?
Yeah, I haven't really played that many links, so this is absolutely amazing. I've been spoilt today, especially with the weather, but it's in beautiful condition. It's amazing to have mountains, if you'd call them mountains. We're from Cambridge, so it's very flat. So mountains on one side and then the sea on the other side. So you've got that ocean breeze. You can smell fresh air, just that you can't see anything around you. It's incredible, absolutely beautiful to come visit. Lots of wildlife. There's even like mussel shells around as well on the side of the course in the rough. So yeah, no, it's just beautiful.
I'm pretty sure they are mountains, to be fair. That's Everest, isn't it?
That counts as a mountain.
From
That's
where we're
definitely
from, that's definitely a mountain.
Yeah, no, it's stunning.
The golf course is amazing as well. They were due to be holding the Curtis Cup this year, around about now actually, which is the women's amateur.
I was going to be in that.
Europe versus
maybe next year.
UK and Ireland versus the US, but they have postponed it to next year, and it's going to be such a good location for
yeah,
that. It's an
is,
unbelievable
yeah.
course, it really is.
This is a par 3, so we all know what that means.
Ace count, ace count.
Ace count, ace count, ace count, Ace cam. One day soon.
I still haven't quite figured out what the celebration's going to be if and when it does happen.
You've not been practicing?
No, I was going to go with the moment.
Right, okay.
175 into the wind. It's a tall order. Oh, too much club. I'm working out too much.
Sun's out, guns out.
This is another really good reason why the course planner is going to come in handy. As you can see behind me, I can't see a flag because I've got to go over a little bit of a rise, which means I can't get a laser number on my rangefinder. If you've got one of the handheld ones, you'd be absolutely fine, but I don't. So, having to go off the back of the bunker. So you'll see on here that the back of that bunker over on the right hand side is 165 yards. I'm kind of just in the middle, and actually there's a little mark here which says 173, which is right in between the two of those bunkers. So that's the yardage that I'm going to take. 6 iron. Wouldn't be a proper links golf course unless we had some pot bunkers, and I found one of them. Didn't want to, but it's going to be a challenge to get out. Short-sighted myself as well, so I can't hit it very far to actually get it to the hole. Let's see if I can get it close. So Ali T, how is your golf going? I'm sure all the viewers want to know.
Really well actually. I'm really enjoying playing in weather like this. I'm definitely a fair weather golfer. So I've only been playing for about a year, and actually with the lockdown it's actually like helped a little bit in the sense that we've got a chance to play a lot of golf recently, and quite frequently and quite often each week, and it's my first time kind of playing on actual golf courses, like playing 18 holes without just practicing or having a lesson from you. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Let's just hope I progress as much in the next year and start feeling really confident to start playing a little bit more. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
I'm going to embarrass you a little bit here for everyone and tell everyone that she's actually very good. She's pretty modest about how good she is. I was really impressed with the first lesson that she came to a year or so ago. You can tell that she'd done other sports before, and she's obviously got that background of fitness and dance and stuff, so she kind of knew how to move her body in the right way to kind of make a golf swing happen. So she's doing a lot better than she says she is.
I was really pleased. To be fair, my first 9 holes that I ever played, I did par a hole, didn't I? So I was very pleased with that. So yeah, there's been a few. It's just getting more consistent, and I think that's always the same throughout your golfing game anyway. So
100%.
Yeah, but there's a few aspects that I love, and there's a few aspects that I need to work on. So
keep watching the videos to keep up to date with Ali T's golfing journey.
Yeah, as I get more confident, I'll start taking more shots.
Her journey to the LPGA Tour. So that is the front 9 here at Conwy Golf Club, Conwy. We'll have to check on the pronunciation when we get back to the clubhouse. But I've loved every second of it so far.
Yeah, it is amazing, yeah.
It really is. It's nice to play a really true links golf course. Play it when there's a little bit of a breeze, but not too much of a breeze, so it's silly. But I'm playing some good stuff. I have still got the same golf ball I teed off with, which is when you're playing links golf, always a really good sign, because that means you're not hitting it in too much of the long grass. And I am level par. I've made 1 bogey and 1 birdie. So yeah, I've got to go a couple under on the back 9 to try and make a good score. Ali, what's your thoughts on it so far?
I absolutely love it. It's just incredible playing here. You've got the beach on one side, mountains on the other side, sunshine today, which makes it all the more enjoyable, but amazing place. There's actually a little walking path as well, right through the middle of the golf course, so if you want to, you can always just come down and visit. And the clubhouse looks incredible as well. We're going to go there afterwards for a drink. It looks really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think we'll probably have a little walk through the golf course later on this evening as well, when the sun starts to set and the tide's gone out a bit, but it looks beautiful at the moment, and the golf course is playing really well. I've played some good stuff, you've played some good stuff.
I'll tell you what as well, it's gone really fast. Like, we've played really fast. I think also we've been looking around quite a lot at what's happening around us, looking at the beach, looking at the view, you notice all the wildlife, and you just forget about everything else in life. So
definitely some good views around here as well.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we've got Everest over that side, and we've got, I think it's Barbados or the Bahamas over the other side, so we're all good.
Definitely come in, you can just forget about all your troubles, and yeah.
So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next week for the back 9 of Conwy Golf Club.